Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to day 3 of this Tri Series. Game number 2 is between the world champions Australia and Sri Lanka. I've got the two captains with me, Sri Lankan captain Kolita Haparachi, if you can please join us, and Lyle Teske is back for Australia. Yesterday, he rested it out through injury, I guess. I've got the coin with me, gentlemen. Who's going to call? All right, Kolita to call. Heads is the call, and heads it is. Lyle, you won the toss. What do you want to do?
He just called heads.
Oh, you call it. I'm so sorry for that. Kolita, you won the toss. What do you want to do?
And the bowling first.
You want to bowl first? Is it because there's lot resting on this game for you? Because you're 6 points behind, 5 points behind the UAE development squad at the moment. As we know, the tournament format, Australia is already in that finals. Team that finishes second and third will make it through to tomorrow's semi-final.
Yeah, I need to two skins points won. Then I have to one more games in the Dubai UA side. Then one more game won and we need to one skin or two skin won this match. Then the semi-final can go.
Any changes in your lineup?
Yeah, three changes here. Natil is coming and Janit and what's the other name? Angelo is coming.
All right. All the best, Kolita. Sorry for that mess up, Lal. I thought you called tails. You've lost the toss, but they've asked you to bat first. That was the plan all the way, right?
Yeah, we were planning on batting first. Anyway, get the boys out there again and have a hit and try and set a score. Yep.
All the players that come in, whoever's rested and whoever comes into the squad, they look so comfortable that you don't look uncomfortable anywhere in this tournament so far. So what's the kind of preparation been, with these boys? Because as Brendan told me in commentary yesterday, you guys don't play a lot of cricket together. You only get together once the squad is announced.
Yeah, it's hard because we come from so far away across Australia. But I think the individual preparations they do themselves at home in the home states is really what we strive to work together. And then when we come together, we just seem to gel. So yeah, that's how it works, mate.
All the best, Lyle.
Thank you.
That's it from the centre. Sri Lanka have won the toss and they have elected to bowl first. To live coverage of game 2 of day number 3, this Dubai Tri-Series 2023. Sri Lanka have won the toss and they have elected to bowl first, and rightly so, because they have to target skins here in this game. They are 5 points behind the team UAE Development. And the squad here, Lyle Teske is back as captain, Matthew Floros, Joshua Fontana, Luke Ryan, Rob Fitzgerald, Joshua Drever and Timothy Floros makes up their playing 8. And Jamie Diener as well. The ones missing out are the Perkin brothers, are missing out this first game along with Adrian Laskew. And let's see the playing 8 of Sri Lanka. Kolita Hapurachi, Rumesh Pereira, Angelo Samuel, Dili Sara Sasanka, Jalita Pereira, Janita Alutge, Mahendra Kumaren and Vimukti Jayama. And the umpire is going to be Shane Rook. Here comes Nitha Mahendra Kumara N. He's playing his first game today. And he's right on the money, number 16. Nithita. That's the name. What a shot by Timothy Floros. Australia resorting to their batting pairs. Usually Rob Fitzgerald and Timothy Floros have opened the batting. And they're back together again. Here comes Nithita Annie. That's a good drive by Fitzgerald. Appeal from the bowler. Not out, says the umpire. A good positive start here from this pair. Rob Fitzgerald and Timothy Floros. Well, Rob had a game to forget yesterday against Team UAE. Although he gave away 3 wickets, he still came out on 0. 15 runs with the bat. And he started off well here today with that drive. Here comes Nithita to Timothy Floros. What a shot that is. How can you field that? That's absolutely impossible to field. Super batting by Timothy Floros. Good loud call there. Sent back by Fitzgerald there. Floros wanted to run 7 of the first over. So the viewers, we all know that Australia have reached tomorrow's final, which is going to be at 5 p.m. UAE time, 11 p.m. Australia time. The game is important for the likes of Team UAE Development and Sri Lanka because they are fighting for that 3rd spot. So the format of the tournament is a team that finishes first goes directly to the finals. And a team that finishes second and third will play a semi-final in the morning tomorrow. And that's well fielded. There's just a single. And Angelo Samuel playing his second game of this tournament. And that's wide. That's called wide by the umpire. And the umpire for this game is Shane Rook from Australia. Good looking shot there from Rob Fitzgerald. Another 2 and the score moves on to 12. And if our viewers can spot after every ball, especially the Australian batsmen, they speak to each other on the trajectory of the ball, on the hand movement of the bowler. And I've seen that. This is my third day of bringing this coverage to you, and I've seen how communicative the Australian batting pairs are to each other. It's a poor delivery, and that's going to be 2 runs. Played with soft hands in the gap by Flo Rose. "14 after 2 overs. It's a good start here by the Aussies. They've already booked a place in tomorrow's final. And at the moment, from what we've seen, they are firm favourites to lift this Tri-Series 2023. Kolita to Flo Rose, and that's well played. Super batting again. For Sri Lanka's sake, they cannot afford to put all their eggs in one basket. When I say that, I mean they cannot rely on the last game of their tournament against Team UAE to get the points they need to qualify. They have to get some points in this game against Australia. Kolita now to Timothy Flo Rose. 18 is the score. Here comes Kolita, and that's a poor delivery. Shot wide and dispatched by Timothy Flo Rose. That was a good shot. Absolutely smashed it over the fielder's head. Comes Kolita, and what a shot, Rob Fitzgerald. Tricky try that one. How effortless. One on the leg side for 3. Good day, Hano, and that's a great shot. A boundary, and suddenly this pair has raced to 27. 27 in 2.5. Beautiful shot there again. For all the viewers watching, take this as an exhibition that's going on. And if you yourself play indoor cricket, well, there are more reasons for you to then tune in and watch how Australians bat. Finishing his spell, but he starts over the wide. That will be rebowled. 29 the score in 3 overs. Can you please confirm the distortion has gone? Here comes Angelo to Rob Fitzgerald, and chance. What a dive that is. Direct hit, and maybe the umpire would have had to make a decision. Timothy Flo Rose on strike. 5 balls to go in this first in, and they are already on 32. Goes for it. Chance. No, they don't run. comes Angelo Samuel, and that is well played. Chance, no, they've just single there. 33 in 3.3. Three balls to go. Oh, play and a miss. Play and a miss there. Play and a miss. Good ball, good comeback from Angelo Samuel. Driven, and it'll be 2 runs. And I think that's out. I think that's out. And Shane Rourke says not out. I think they're going to review this one. And Kolita reviews this one. I think it's close there, this one. Maybe Rob is struggling there, but let's see. The first instant, maybe we'll try to show you on a slow-mo replay, but I feel Rob was struggling at that first sight that I had. Let's see. We've got a slow-mo for you. You be the judge. You be the umpire for this one. And he's out. But will the umpire continue? The umpire is not getting the same feel as we are getting. He's got his own DRS cameras. He's overturned his decision. It's out. Here comes Angelo. Chance, another run out, maybe direct hit. Direct hit, and Static is back. All right, we'll try to figure out how can we stop that from happening. We've been facing some earthing issues in this venue. Hence the static. But in the evening, we will be in another center. We'll be back to Insportz where we were at day number 1. Hoping we won't be facing earthing issues over there. Here comes Rumesh Pereira now. Here comes Rumesh. Driven, Chance, Angelo, and a new pair has come in, Jamie Diener and the captain, Lyle Teske. And the Jamie fans have come alive. Shane Rourke, the umpire, and Rob Johnson, well, you are a taskmaster, aren't you? And that's well played off the net. Chance, and a good dive by Jamie Diener, and he's saved. And that's a good comeback by Rumesh Pereira. And that son, Jamie Diener, has played that well on the leg side, and they complete a run. Scores moved on to 5. 1 ball remaining. Captain Lyle Teske is back. He sat out yesterday's game. He had braced his right elbow. So he rested that last one out. Matthew Floros captained the team yesterday night. And he's back again. 5 from that first over. 34 is the score. And it's going to be Dilli Sara Sasanka. What a shot, Jamie Dina. 5 runs. No chance for the fielder. That was timed so well by Jamie Dina. 5 added to his score. And that's a good shot by Lyle Teske. Waited for that one to come. And that's not a good delivery there. That is wide, that short, and easy pickings for Jamie. Probably would hit that even in his sleep. Here comes Dilly to Lyle Teske. Oh, that is well played. And that will be 2 runs. Sorry, that hit the back net, I guess. 1 run. Dilly to Jamie Dina, and this time he just fends that one off. No run, dot ball. A rare dot ball in this innings so far in this skin. Here comes Dilly, and that is well played. What a shot that is. I am super impressed with the way these Aussies have batted, especially yesterday as well. They put on an exhibition, and now as well. Static, can you check on the static? They're saying it's come back. Guys, we apologize for the static, but we are facing some earthing issues over here, and we're trying to resolve them as fast as we can. Here comes Jalita. And another great shot by Jamie. At this time for another 3. And he's moved on to 17. Lyle Teske is on just 4 runs. The skin score is 21. And that's full, and a good call there from Lyle, sending him back. Here comes Jalita, short delivery, and that is well played by Lyle. 2 runs, says the umpire. Well, sometimes the technology is not in our control. And because of these electrical issues, the static just comes in and goes, and we will try, and we can't even try, we can just hope it doesn't come back again. But if it does, I would like to apologize in advance for that. And this is some super batting here by these two. 25 the skin score. Jamie Dina's on 19. He's the aggressor. Ah, good shot from Lyle there. Chance, but no. Jamie reaches 27 in 3 overs for this pair. I think Australia are in a hurry here. These overs are being bowled so quickly. We are already 7 down and scores 56. So this tournament is happening in 2 venues. They both have partnered in this Tri-Series 2023 to host this event. Just like I may say, like a World Cup is organized in Australia and New Zealand. Kind of the same concept. You have 2 centers wanting a pie of this big tournament, international tournament. Hence, it's happening in 2 centers. And the evening, we're going to be moving back to day number 1 to Insportz for the evening session. Here comes Janita on the leg side, and that was well played by Lyle. And Jamie thought that would be a wide and he let it go. He'll go after this one, I guess. Full delivery, drives, and they will complete a run. Didn't connect it properly. But this pair's done well. They're only on 30. 3 balls remaining. Janita to Lyle, goes for it and taken. Cotton bowl. A rare shot from Lyle Teske there. Usually we haven't seen him attack. That's the job Jamie Diener's doing in this pair. And Lyle decided he just wanted to emulate his partner there. And hits it straight to the bowler. And a wicket has fallen. I think the coach Brendan will not be happy with this. Yesterday when he was in the comm box with me, we discussed this. That he's not happy that the boys and the wicket keeper just fumbles that one. And he was not happy with the boys losing the wicket in the last over of the skin. Nonetheless, they're on target. They can afford to lose one. And the next pair of Luke Ryan and Joshua Drever is coming up next. Last ball, Jamie Diener on strike. Will he go for it? He does go for it, and that's well stopped. Single to end. 22 runs from Diener, 6 from 10. 28 for this pair. And Australia are on 57. Up there from Diener and Test, 28 for that pair, 29 from Fitzgerald and Timothy Floros. And now it's Luke Ryan and Joshua Drever. And I think he's going to review that one, and Kolita has reviewed that one. Luke Ryan sending Drever back there. I think that's a good decision. And we're going to be joined in the comm box. And we're showing you a slow motion of that. And he's made his ground, and the bat is in the air now. Now, that will be a decision to make in the DRS and the camera angle that the umpire will see. And we've got Adrian Lescue, the debutant in this tour. He's played 3 games. Yesterday, you were going to go wicketless. Did you know that? You were going to go wicketless in that 3rd game. I don't know if your mom or dad, AD Lescue, was. Yeah. We were chatting together on live. Yeah. And I said that you've been wicketless in your 3rd game, and 1 ball to go, and then bam, you get a wicket. Yeah. Adrian, welcome to the box.
Yeah, it's good to be here and good to be watching some good cricket as well.
Tell us, as a young cricketer, you've got an opportunity to play for your country. It's your 3rd cap. You've played 3 games now. How has the feeling been so far?
It's been amazing. It's something I guess you always dream of as a kid to come out and play for your country at the highest level. So I'm really glad that I got the opportunity, and it's been nice to take it with 2 hands and play pretty well as well.
You're a very confident cricketer. It doesn't look that you're playing your first game, at the international level, and you seem very confident out there with the bat and ball as well, and that is a very good sign for any young cricketer. So as a young cricketer, what advice you'd like to give to another young cricketer who's listening to us right now?
Definitely back yourself. You're always going to get in tough situations, and especially at the highest level, you're going to have people better than you play against you. But as long as you back your ability and know that you're doing the work off the court, you're always going to eventually go well.
Someone saying, good to hear you, son.
I'm sure that's my dad. It's good to see him watching.
We'll go back to the action now. Luke Ryan. We'll continue our chat with Adrian. Chance, and usually what I've seen is Joshua Drever's skin is where Team Australia have been lacking behind compared to the other skins in the game. And Brendan, he has very high words for you. He was there in the comm box yesterday with me, Adrian, and he was saying that you play a lot of outdoor cricket as well. And you don't play indoor that much, but they've seen something in you, and that's why they've got you on this tour. And they're very proud. He's very proud of your performance as well.
Yeah, I've played a few years of indoor, obviously played a few junior series and World Cups and the likes. Focus on outdoor cricket, but the way I see it is there's a lot of transferable skills between the two, and I think that's where I get my confidence from as well. Playing a pretty high level of outdoor cricket gives me the confidence to come in here and know that I'm good enough to face any bowling that I get sent to, and as well as bowling at all the best batters in the world.
Thank you, Adrian. And one more thing before I let you go. How has this tour been so far for you? Your first tour out of Australia. How has Dubai, feels for you, and how have you been welcomed here? And how do you feel? Just the tournament vibes.
Yeah, I mean it's, I guess, a little bit scary the first time you're stepping up at the international level. You don't know how you're going to quite fit into the team or what your role is. The boys themselves have been really awesome. Brendan's been really good as well in just welcoming me and letting me play my game. As for Dubai itself, I think I said in another interview, it's very hot, very different style of cricket when you're sweating so much. But centres are airconned, everyone's really nice looking after you. We're getting water whenever we need it. Catering's been really good with the hotels and everything. So it's been a really, really enjoyable tour. And I guess the the promotion of the sport as well has been amazing. You don't get this kind of coverage anywhere else, so it's been really good to see.
And did you enjoy the desert safari?
Yeah, it was great. We did it the first time I was here in 2017, and it just doesn't get old. Going in those forward drives and you see the slopes, you look down and you're almost sideways. It's incredible. It's good fun.
Thank you so much, Adrian, for joining us in the comm box. It's a pleasure seeing you in the court.
Thank you.
That was Adrian Lescue, the debutant on the tour. Well, he's not a debutant anymore. He's already played 3 tests for Australia. Coming back to this game, this skin, as I said, I was discussing with Adrian, Joshua Drever's skin. It's just a point in these 3 days. It's the skin that's struggling for Australia. And Suchira says Sri Lanka should try to win a skin at least. Yes, that's what I meant when I said Sri Lanka can't afford to put all their eggs in one basket in that last game that they faced Team UAE, and wanting to win that game with all skin points. They have to get a skin or 2 from this game against Australia. And at the moment, Luke Ryan is on -3. Joshua Drever is on 3, and the skin score is 0. And it's going to be Nithita. These names sometimes get very tough to pronounce, but I'm trying my best. This is a good fight from Sri Lanka. After being 57 in 8 overs, what a start from Australia. And Sri Lanka are just not throwing in the towel just yet. They're not yet ready to quit. And they are fighting it. They need to continue this now. And that is... good ball. They're not a good shot there from Luke Ryan. That was wide. Probably hit the bottom of the bat. Here comes Janita again. Full delivery. This time Luke hits it. 2 runs. For sake of Sri Lanka, they need to keep the skin to below double digits. Here comes Janita. And that's off the legs, and they will complete a run. Good loud call there from Luke Ryan there. He saw the opportunity. And Drever obliged there immediately with the call. Single. Score moves on to 5 for the skin. Total score 62. And that is another full delivery and missed out. Luke Ryan has been very confident today, just a different day, I guess. Usually he's been very comfortable hitting those shots of those lengths, and he's back and he's played that well. But that was short and wide as well. But it still had to be dispatched, and Ryan played that well on the leg side. 2 runs to the total, 7-64 with 1 ball to go in the 11th over. And that's full, and that's the shot. And Drever will take some confidence from that. That was really well played on the leg side. Just so impressed with the down-ups that the Australian batters have played on the leg side. Just cannot be matched. Absolutely fantastic. If you remember yesterday's pair, the Perkin brothers. Well, how well did they bat? Especially, they were matching brother for brother, shot for shot. If one brother was hitting it on the off, the other brother would hit it on the off, same side. Then they would do the same thing on the leg side. How, as a fielding team, were you going to stop them? You can watch all these matches on our YouTube page as well. You can come back anytime and watch the recording. It will be live on our page. You're not seeing it live, and it's going to be Joshua Drever. Kolita, the captain, and that's well played by Joshua. Now that's 2 in a row for him. 2 in a row for Joshua there. Good shots. That will give him some confidence. And could be a chance. I think it should have gone to the keeper then, because Luke Ryan had left his crease and Joshua was still not sure. But the throw was at the wrong end. And it will not be reviewed. The total score is 70. Skin scores 13. And Tony says get to 17, boys, and I think that's pretty much possible with 3 balls to go now. But a wicket, that's what Sri Lanka wants. Here comes Kolita, and another great shot by Joshua Drever. He's going to take a lot of heart from this batting performance. I think his best so far in the 3 days. 17 has been reached and 1 ball to go. We've got 1 ball to go in this skin. 12 overs, 74. And next up, it's going to be Matthew Floros and yesterday's bright shining star Joshua Fontana. He had a brilliant day with bat, ball and in the field. And he's going to come out here with Matthew Floros. That's well played, but they said no, and that's it. 19 is what this pair has made. It's a good recovery by Luke Ryan and Joshua Drever. 76 now Australia after 12. And the last pair of Matthew Floros and Joshua Fontana have walked in. Welcome back for the 4th skin, and guys, I was praising the Perkins brothers yesterday of the when the brothers batted together, and we've got hold of one of the brothers. I don't know if he's the eldest one, but I'm going to ask him. Justin Perkins, welcome to the Combox.
G'day, how you going?
All good, Justin. Justin, I've been so impressed with your batting. And especially those down ups on the leg side. I just want to ask you, how have you practiced that? And for the viewers listening, how do you make it look so easy while playing those shots?
I don't know if it looks easy. It's hard work, but me and Kizza, we get the bowling machine out back home, and hours and hours of hitting hundreds of balls. That's how a lot of practice goes into it. So glad it looks good.
It looks very pleasing to the eye, but we know because we play this sport as well and we understand that those are one of the most toughest shots to hit. And a wicket has fallen there. Matthew Floros coming back to action. Vimukti Jayama, he's been one player that has impressed in this tournament. We'll be continuing our interview with Justin in just a while, and we'll go back to the action. Another chance. And Shane, the umpire, says not out. Good start here from Sri Lanka. Justin, you're aware that you're already into the final tomorrow. I just want to ask you one thing. Obviously, you and your brother both are in the squad. You're sitting this one out. But at home, who's the better cricketer?
Oh, I've got to say myself then. Nah, we're both good cricketers. Different, he keeps on field and he bowls his spinners, so very, very different players. But yeah, we're both good cricketers. He's a good kid.
We all know that you're both good cricketers, but had your parents decided your skills for you because you bowl fast, he bowls spin, he keeps you field so that there is no fight at home?
No, we started playing when we were about 15, 16 years old, so that's just what we chose to do when we started playing at about 16 years old. So we used to play basketball as kids. We didn't really play a lot of cricket as kids. So
you haven't played cricket as kids,
no,
and still you guys play so well. Absolutely amazing that is. Justin Perkins with us here. Justin, you think Sri Lanka will be able to get a skin from this game?
Well, 19's chaseable, I think. And here, if they can keep this pair down, you never know. So they'll probably save their better batters to chase the lower skins, I'd assume. I don't know what they need. They need a couple of skins out of this. I think they need skins tonight against UAE. So no, they're a good opponent. They'll give it a red hot crack.
I asked Adrian this question. I'm going to ask you the same question, Justin. How has this tournament vibe been for you? It's a first tour for Australia after COVID. So it's taken 3 years for this to happen. Just tell us and our viewers your experience so that maybe people who are listening in other countries as well would want to come here and play in such an international tournament.
Oh, it's amazing. Get out of the country and play indoor cricket's really good fun, and Dubai's been unreal. So you guys have put on a really good show. You're pumping it up on the commentary and at the presentation dinner. So no, it's been really good. And everyone sees you in the streets and they ask how you're going and what you're here for playing. And no, it's been really good fun. So we've loved it.
Thank you so much, Justin. I'll let you go back to your team. Thank you so much for joining us. That was Justin Perkins, friends. And we're back to live action. And this pair at the moment is struggling. But wherever I use the word a pair is struggling, suddenly they recover. So let me just say that this pair is batting well, and let's see if the commentator's curse works. Here comes Ramesh Pereira. Ah, that's well played. Well played by Joshua Fontana. Craigie says, anyone else getting the static? Please let us know if the static still exists. We're trying to resolve this earthing issue, and it's just not leaving us. Something electrical. That's a great shot by Flo Rosans, and the spare's on 6 now. The total score is 82 with 2 balls to go in the 14th over. Here comes Ramesh. Oh, well played there, but will it be 1? Yes, it will be just 1. Last ball of Ramesh's spell, and a play and a miss. That's the end of the 14th over. Australia are on 83. And as we heard from Justin in that interview, they played hundreds and hundreds of balls every day, same line on that leg side. And it takes hours and hours of practice, and that is why when they play those leg side down ups, they look so pleasing to the eye. And the next bowler is going to be Dilisara Sasanka. He was very expensive in that first over. 13 runs. And we've got a slight delay here. Some issue with the DRS camera there. And we'll have to wait for the next 2 overs to be bowled. Australia are on 83. And for Sri Lanka's sake, they need to control this pair. They're only on 7 after 2 overs. And they should try to control them to below 15. I think even that is a high score. 15 also is very high. They should keep it to single digits. Here comes Dilisara Sasanka. Dilisara to Joshua Fontana. And a good loud call from Joshua sends Floros back. Third ball now. Third ball for this pair. That's full and that's driven chance and that's looks out. Not out, says the umpire. And Kolita has gone up. A review has been called. Now let's see, guys, if we can bring you a slow-mo of this and let's be the umpires ourselves. And it looks out from our camera, but the DRS camera that the umpire sees it's different. So let's not judge the umpire's call here. And I knew Rob Johnson would be the first one to comment, and I know it's out. And the umpire sees the same thing. Umpire sees the same thing, and he's overturned his decision. That's out. Jalita Pereira from third line. And a timely wicket. Timely wicket there for Sri Lanka. The skin scores down to 2. I think this pair will reach 90. 10 balls to go. They will cross the 90 mark. Dilly to Matthew Floros. Oh, play and a miss there. That was fast. That was full and fast from Dilisara. And suddenly Sri Lanka are believing here. Oh, what a shot, Matthew Floros. He missed a similar delivery just before that, but this time he made no mistake. He connected that into the gap for 4. Score moves on to 6. Total scores 82. 2 balls to go in this over. Dilisara to Joshua Fontana. Oh, that is so well played. Absolutely no chance for the fielders. So impressed with number 4 of Australia, Joshua Fontana. He's a little live wire in the field. And that's a wayward delivery now. This is because of super batting by both these players. The bowler under pressure and bowls are wide. After 15 overs, Australia are on 86 with 6 balls to go. I think we are looking at 94. 93, 94. And it's going to be Jalita. Maybe a big shot coming in. Maybe not. But 94 is at the minimum. We'll try to fix the scorecard. Thank you, Jamie. We fixed it and it'll be corrected in a few moments. And it's going to be Jalita to Joshua Fontana. And he's played that well, and they've completed the run. 2 added to the total. The scoreboard's back, Just a little patience. Jalita to Matthew Floros. And that's full, and that's brilliantly played by Matthew Floros. .91 with 4 balls to go. He steps up, and that's a 7. I told you, minimum we are looking at 94. But if they attack Jalita, which Joshua Fontana has, what a shot. 98. Make the score prediction is out. They're going to cross 100 at this rate. 3 balls to go. And that's play chance. Shane Rook says not out. I think he's going to review this one. And he is. Maybe the dive has saved Joshua there. But what a shot there from Joshua Fontana. Well, yesterday the way he was playing, I told him that I'll start calling you Fontana because he was having a lot of fun inside there. And the way he's batting today as well. That was a great shot coming down the track to Jalita. And dispatched for a 7. 2 balls remaining now. The score's 98 already. And if this is not out, it will be 100.
No problem. You can go straight. Not out. Not out.
So the decision stands. 2 runs added to the total. Warren says 105. Well, it's easy to predict Warren when only 2 balls are left. Two balls left to go in the first innings. Another great shot there from Joshua. He knew that Jalita won't toss it up again. And he waited for that ball, rocked back, and played it over the offside fielder for 2. Last ball of the first innings coming up. Jalita to Matthew Floros. And he's played that so well. This pair was struggling. Did I say that? Did I say this pair was struggling? Yes, I did. And then they've ended up with 28. So I think the definition of struggle is definitely going to change. 104 after 16 overs. We'll be back after a short break with Sri Lanka's reply. Don't go anywhere.
His was off the middle, not like bleeding edge on mine.
We're back live. And we're back live here for the second innings of game 2 of day number 3 in this Tri-Series Dubai 2023. Australia were asked to bat first. And they made 104 in their 16 overs. Another first pair of Vimukti Jayama and Rumesh Pereira out there, and they need to play smart here, Sri Lanka. They have to be practical and pragmatic. They're 5 points behind the development squad of UAE, and if they have any hopes of reaching tomorrow's semi-final, they have to send their skins in order to get at least 1, if not 2 from this game. And at the moment, their best bet of winning any point in this game is that third skin of 19. Agree with you there, Ahmed. I'm saying if not 2, at least 1. And at the moment, that looks really, really tough. But never say never in cricket. It's a funny game. Oh, that's tucked in by Luke Ryan. He gives me the feeling of Vin Diesel from Fast and the Furious when he's bowling like that. That was fast and that was furious from Luke Ryan. Here he comes again. And this time he hits it straight to Joshua Drever. Cautious start here from Sri Lanka. Last ball of the first over, full fast, and he's missed it, and that's the wicket. A brilliant take from Lyle Teske. And that's another wicket gone, -4. Luke Ryan picks up a wicket off his final delivery. 1 for -4 in his first over. It's going to be Jamie Dina, and all the Jamie Dina fans are going to get active now. He's coming in to bowl, number 27. Joshua Fontana doing the back stumping. Dina to Rumesh Pereira. Play and a miss. And we had a chat offline yesterday with the coach of Sri Lanka as well, Asila. And he was telling us, that's another mix-up, another wicket's gone down. And he was telling us that the squad was assembled at a very, very short notice. And the fact that the whole team of Sri Lanka is actually a bit distorted. Some come from Australia, some ply their trade in UAE, some in Sri Lanka. So they're never playing cricket with or against each other. So the lack of cricket, we all know that Sri Lankans are talented cricketers. There's no doubt about that. And it's just that the lack of opportunities, I guess, is where their development is stuck at the moment. And we just hope that they get to play more and more cricket. Because there's some serious talent there in Sri Lanka. And maybe this tournament came in a little too early for them as a squad. But there have been some positive signs as well. And that's good bowling by Dina, tucking the batsman up, and it's going to be third ball. Third ball time here. Last ball of Dina's over. Third ball. Will it bring a wicket? Short, and that's well played. Short delivery, and Vimukti was up to the task. Dina finishes his first over with figures of 1 for -1. That's 2 overs and -5. And the next bowler is going to be Lyle Tesk himself is coming on to bowl. The captain. And that is a surprisingly fast delivery from Lyle there. Usually he starts off with a slower one. Surprising Vimukti there, played a miss. Comes Lyle again. And this time he's got him. Joshua Fontana is everywhere. I saw him at point first. Then he was back stumping in the previous over. Now he is keeping. Although he spilled it at the first go, but then recovered right in time, and Vimukti Jaima was stumped. Wicket for Lyle Tesk there. Good over, good ball there. Rolled his hands over with that cutter at the last moment. Oh, that's well played. Oh, this is super fielding. Jamie Dina. Oh, wow. The batsman thought that he has played a superb drive for 4. And he just gave up. And Jamie Dina didn't. Wow, that is some effort from Jamie Dina. What a wicket. This wicket belongs to him. But it will go in Lyle Tesk's stats. But Jamie Dina, wow, what presence of mind. He didn't give up there. And why was Vimukti Jaima not completing that run? That was a brilliant shot. He timed it so well, but look at him. He was jogging in the end. And Jamie Dina, well, he just picked that ball up and threw it at the stumps. And even he didn't know that the batsman was jogging. He's caught him off guard. And what a wicket for Australia. Although Lyle Teske will get that wicket in his stats, but that was all about the fielding. A backhand, no-look throw. And he caught Vimukti there. Comes Lyle again. And this time it's well played by Rumesh. So for Sri Lanka's sake, very, very lazy running there from Vimukti, as you say, Tony. The first time that Sri Lanka played Australia, Australia let Sri Lanka make only -29. And at the moment, that positive figure looks far, and there's a good take there. Good fielding by Joshua Driva. That's the end of the over. 2 for -6 for Lyle Tesk. -11 is the score. And the last over. Let's see who's going to bowl the last over. Will it be Fitzgerald? Will it be... Yes, it's going to be Fitzgerald. Rob Fitzgerald is going to bowl the last over. I've seen a pattern with the bowling changes, you know. When you're calling the game every day, you tend to learn a thing or two. So every team has their own set of bowlers that they want to bowl in that 4th over. Reason being, it's a crucial over, of course, but it's also a reball over. And it also decides where the momentum will shift. And that is why that fourth over, especially the first and the fourth over of every skin, is so important. And I feel the captains have designated bowlers for that. Like Rob Fitzgerald and Matthew Floros. That's in the air, Jamie Tina. Oh, he can't do anything wrong, can he? A good low diving catch there. And Fitzy picks up another one. And Vimukti Jayama is having a shocker of a game here with the bat. I think you couldn't catch that in the straight camera. Maybe in the other angle, you could have seen the diving catch of Jamie Dina. This game is being brought to you live by ASL Live and myself, Amanullah Siddiqui, in the comm box. For viewers who are seeing this comment, Rohan Nayak plays for the development team. He did well to win his skin and now he's active on YouTube as well. He's trying to harrow me here. And he goes by the name of Hakka Noodles. Oh, that's a great shot. Oh, another super fielding effort from Jamie Dina there. It looks like the ball is following him. And he is not disappointing his viewers. Here's Rob Fitzgerald. What an over. All the 4 overs, all the bowlers have been in negative. Skin score is -14. And Australia are running riot here. Also like to mention the reel that we made for the Australia-Sri Lanka game, collaboration with Insportz, myself and Cricket Australia Indoor. Well, it's got 5,000 plays, so thank you everyone. And it's going to be Joshua Driva in the attack. Well, I can say he had a great game with the bat. Now it's his turn with the ball. Number 28, Joshua Driva. Here he comes. And a new pair of Janita Alutge and Mahendra Kumar Nithita. Here comes Driva. Well played in the gap. Will they go for it? And Janita is not out. And this is, I think the coach won't be happy with that fielding effort there from Australia. Some bromance happening here on the comment section between Rajon Damon and Rohan Nayak. That's a good ball there from Joshua Driva, good comeback. But that was poor fielding there. Should have been a run out. Mix up between the two batsmen. Rinku Matthew says, Dina, he's got his heart. Rinku Matthew is a local player, local UAE player who is also in the reserves for the development squad. Go Rinku, you'll get your chance soon. And we're all impressed by Jamie Dina's back stumping. Here comes Driva. And that's off the top edge and there'll be 3 runs. It doesn't matter how Sri Lanka's going to get that runs, even if it's off the top edge or meat of the bat. Runs are what they need. 29 is what they need to win this skin. And they're on 5. Oh, that's well played. Chance! And not out, says Shane Brewer. And I think the throw was a little wide. Will they review this? Will they review this? Lyle is having a word and he reviews it. After deliberation. I think he's made his ground. But let's see. And Lyle thinks it's out. He's showing So only the captain and the batsman is allowed to watch the screen for the DRS. And we're waiting here as the umpire goes back and forth, and the decision stands. The umpiring has been really good so far. As I've repeated that for the umpteenth time, and the mention, and they deserve this mention because they're under a lot of pressure, the umpires. And the decision stands there. So the review is lost for Australia. All the 4 umpires, be it from Australia or from UAE, Nitesh Shetty, Mohammad Arif, Shane Rowe, Ben Brading. Timothy Flores now in the attack, and that's cleaned him up. And Mahendra Nithita signaling to his coach that the ball stayed low. The ball stayed low and cleaned him up there. Timothy Flores strikes with his first ball. Timothy Flores. Oh, that's well bowled. I think that hurt Lyle there, the ball. He's good. -12 the score for Sri Lanka. That's well played. Chance, and another wicket. Rob Fitzgerald back to his back stumper. Dina. Fitzy-Dina combo. Gets another wicket. -17 now. I think at this rate, and in my experience of calling the games over the years, I feel Australia is going to win this by all 4 skins, and I say that with a little disappointment because I was looking for some toothsome fight from Sri Lanka as well. Although Australians are relentless, when they're on top of you, they really squash you down. There is no way you're coming back up. Last ball of Flores' first over. Shot! And he wanted to play it on the leg side. That went on the offside, hit the back of the bat. Scores -1, the total score is -15. Well, for the sake of the Aussies watching this game, well, they would love to see their team win this by all 4 skins. The UAE development team will be a very happy squad seeing this. They're 5 points ahead on that points table, which will mean that when UAE play Sri Lanka, Sri Lanka will have to beat them by at least 3 skins. Because the net run rate of Sri Lanka is very poor because of these heavy losses against Australia. But we can make this viewing interesting if we can have a conversation with the fans. Anything you want to ask, talk, you want to talk amongst each other. You want me to call it out live on TV. I'm happy to do that. We can have some fun. In the meantime, it's Lyle Tesk again. Short delivery this time, dispatched, and chance. They're directed, and I think Nithita was struggling. The only positive thing about the game so far is that this second inning especially is that this skin is on +3, +3. Although the total score is in negative. Let's see if this can remain. We've got still 8 balls to go in this. And it's in the air, and wow, Fitzy. How did he do that? He just popped the ball in the air and took a comfortable catch. And Jamie Dina was covering him. There was no way this catch was going to be dropped. Good stuff from the Aussies. Another wicket has fallen. And the only thing positive about this innings has also now turned into a negative. -2 for this pair. And Lyle with figures of 3, 4, and that's out. Nithita couldn't get back in time. This is poor cricket, and he's reviewed that decision. And if that's a wicket, Lyle Test would have finished with figures of 4 for -12. The decision is being reviewed, and I think we can safely say that Sri Lanka have given up here with that very, very lazy effort to go back. Rage on the commentator's curse. Well, I'm calling the game as it is, and you know, and when I do that and things just change after which, I shouldn't be blamed. There should be an asterisk sign whenever I say something, and it's going to be Joshua Fontana, number 4. He's been everywhere on the field. Here he comes to bowl the last over of the second skin. Short and well bowled there. Janita leaving it, thinking of it to be a wide, but it wasn't to be. Third ball now, third ball. Where is he going? Where is he going? He didn't even look where the ball was. But he didn't have to, because it was third ball. They had to run, and Nithita Mahendra Kumar was taking none for it. He was just standing there. Schoolboy era. And Sri Lankans are dejected at the moment. So they should be. But can they get 1 point from this game? And the hopes lie with the captain. He's coming in next. Kolita Haporachi and Dilisara Sasanka have taken up the mantle to get this 1 point, important point. If they get 1 point from this game, that would mean what I was saying was, if they get at least 1 point from this game, that would mean that they can still beat UAE by 2 skins and qualify. And that's another run out, guys. I think even the Sri Lankan team feels that they're only playing for the third skin at the moment. I just hate to be savage at times, but that's how the game is going. Night Dog Craig says, Amanullah and Cameron Walter, a dream combo to commentate the SEQ Major League next year. Well, I do this out of passion. And Kolita and Dilisara are the ones coming in next. -24 now. Will they beat their own record of -29? 2 pairs remaining. All hopes with Kolita and Dilisara. Number 6 and number 88 for Sri Lanka. $104 is what Australia made in their first innings. A recap for the people who've just tuned in. This is day number 3, the penultimate day of the Tri-Series 2023. The Sri Lankan captain Kolita won the toss. He put Australia into bat. Australia made 104 in their 16 overs. And it's going to be Luke Ryan starting this skin. And Australia, well, they would want to win this game again by 4 skins. . . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . 104 . Luke Ryan. Luke Ryan to the captain, Kolita. This is the skin Sri Lanka want desperately. It's on the legs. And Joshua Fontana is out there in a flash. Maybe I'll get Joshua Fontana in for commentary in the evening session. Let's pick his head. Let's ask him what he eats for breakfast, lunch and dinner. Because that man is brimming with some energy. And that's on the legs again. And the ball is following Joshua Fontana again. It's either Jamie Dina or it's Joshua Fontana. They're everywhere in the field. Third ball now. Third ball. Luke Ryan to Kolita. And that's well played. Just moved away, made some room to play that, and was able to guide it for 1 run. The spare is off the mark. And Luke Ryan now for the first time to Dilisara Sasanka, and no is called. A good loud no there from Dilisara. Yes, the ball did not go as high as he wanted and rightly sends Kolita back. 19 to get of 20 deliveries. And that's a run, almost a direct hit. Maybe there could have been a run out. Score moves on to 2. Last ball of this first over. Luke Ryan on the legs again, and this is good bowling here. 2 of that Luke Ryan over. 1 for -2 for Luke. He finishes his spell off. It was fast, it was furious from our very own Vin Diesel, Luke Ryan. Jason Toy says it's so weird seeing an Aussie side play without Vinesh Bennett. Yes, we would have wanted him to come too. But the way Aussies are playing it. And look at that fielding, Matthew Floros. On the turn, on the swing, throw back, and Jamie Dina makes no mistake with the collection. Superb stuff here, superb stuff. Great fielding. For people watching, that's how you field. Let's not dwell on the scoreboard and what the score looks like. Let's take learnings out of this performance here. Here comes Timothy Floros again, and that's another wicket. Floros to Teske, and that's another wicket. And the elder brother, well, he's become hyperactive to get his younger brother some wickets here. And that's 4 for -18 for Timothy Floros. That's good stuff here. Elder brothers are always overprotective of the younger ones. And look at Floros there. He's got 2 for his younger one. And that stayed low, that stayed low. Quinton says Floros is the best leg side field I've ever seen. Now that's a statement I've heard on day number 1. There was a Australian fan who was traveling the UAE, and he came to know that Australia have traveled here for the world this tri-series. David, I think from Queensland. He was there, and he told me the same thing, that Matthew Floros is one of the best leg side fielders he had ever seen. So Quinton seconding that thought. Here comes Timothy, and that's well played on the back net, 1 run there. So the hopes of getting this 19 skin have been washed away by the Floros brothers. And this is a drubbing, and this is a lesson in indoor cricket here for Sri Lanka. Goes for it. A rare drop there by JB Deener. A rare drop. And he apologizes to Timothy Flores there. A rare mistake there from Jamie Deener. That would have been 5 for -22 for Timothy Flores. And he finishes his spell for -17 for 4. Yes, very well. I can say hi to Tim Pizzette, who's changing his club and is nervous. If you can give us some backdrop to that. Here comes Matthew Flores, and that's out, and he picks another wicket. Luke Ryan with the simplest of catches. Flores and Fitzy on leg side is always a nightmare. That's the bitter truth for the opposition. Where will you run and hit? They've got the two best fielders in the world on that in that position, and then their bowlers keep bowling you on the leg side. Now you'd have to be David Warner, and then trying to play those reverse sweep like he plays to Ashwin. But then he gets out LBW, so that's again a high risk shot. Some outdoor banter there. Well, the World Cup starting in a week's time. Oh, that's a rare miss from Fitzgerald. There was a catch. There's 2 catches drop here. One by Deener, one by Fitzgerald, but that was hit very hard. And he goes for it. Kolita hits a chance, and Jamie Deener almost plucking another run out there. A no-look backhand throw there. This is day 3 of this tournament, and the Aussies have accustomed to conditions here, to the new surroundings. And as Matt rightly says, that Australia are getting better game by game. And that's an easy catch. Luke Ryan again. Flores Ryan combination in this over. 2 wickets, 2 catches. And the score is -28. Now, I don't know if there is a record. Can anyone correct me, or that all 4 skins are in negative? I have never seen it happening in my short indoor life. That spans about 5 years. All 4 skins being in negative. About till 2016, I had no clue about indoor cricket. Here comes Joshua Fontana to bowl the last over of the skin. There goes for it, another 7 this time, and Deener again. Deener again. Yeah, he could have got another run out there. But 7 added to the total, and the skin score is in positive. Now I'm going to cross my fingers that it stays positive, and that's another 7. Another shot, and the skin scores moved to 10. What are we seeing here? And I'm going to keep my fingers crossed. And that's a good comeback by him. I think they can believe here, the Sri Lankans. They just need 9 runs of 3 balls. 9 runs of 3 balls. Joshua Fontana. Fontana to Dilisara, and he goes for it. 2 chance, and a run out is missed again. A chance is missed. 7 of 2. Sri Lanka are hanging on by a thread here. They are hanging on to this. And Kolita misses. Kolita misses. That means Dilli Sara has the opportunity to score a 7 and get that one crucial point that Sri Lanka so desperately seek. Fontana to Dilli Sara, goes for it, and that's just 2 runs. That attack from Dilli and Kolita came too late in the day. They lost too many wickets in the start. And the only skin that they could have got, they haven't. But positive 16, they'll take something out of it. And the total score is -8. We've got 4 more overs to go. Then we'll be taking our break and we'll be back with the evening session at 6 p.m. live from Insportz for the evening session and the last round of league games. Because tomorrow we have the semi-final first coming up, and in the evening 5 p.m. we're going to have the finals of this tri-series. And it's going to be number 28, Joshua Driva. Driva to Jalita. Play and a miss. Play and a miss there. I think the man of the match for this game has already been decided. I think it's going to be Timothy Floros. 4 for -17 with the ball. Oh, that came in. Well, Jason, at the moment, no, I haven't been contacted for that World Series. And if I would be, it's a long weekend holiday here in the UAE, and that's going to be out. So after this tournament ends tomorrow, I'm flying out to my home country for a few days. So most probably I would not be covering the Junior World Series. But that runs till 6th of October, and I'm back in the country on the 3rd. And that's another wicket that's fallen. It's -5. Every skin starts in negative. Wasim Razak says it's a one-sided tournament. One-sided or not, it's all about participating, it's all about organizing. It's another run out. I say that because if we won't play with each other, you will never improve the standards of cricket. And Australia needs to travel to countries like UAE and to show them a blueprint of how it's done. And to instill the belief in players that that's a level that they need to reach at. So it's imperative that these tournaments are organized, and teams like Australia, New Zealand, or South Africa, England, they play with each other a lot, and also include developing nations like UAE and Sri Lanka to play with them, to improve the quality of cricket overall. I agree with Quinton. It's all about the exposure. Imagine now we see, let's take outdoor cricket for example and see how good Afghanistan is getting day by day. Had we said that if they play it will be a one-sided tournament, they would never reach the levels they have. Or look at Bangladesh. These are the countries that are coming up. And now I wouldn't be surprised if Netherlands would have an upset in this year's World Cup in India. That's starting from 5th of October. So yes, lots to play for. Well, Australia, I think, won the toss in today's 3rd ODI in Rajkot versus India, and they're batting first, if I'm not wrong. If someone can correct me, because I haven't got the time. Oh, India's batting first. Oh, someone's told me that. Here comes Dina. And that's a miss from Lyle, and they steal a run there. -7 the pair. Yes, Jason. One of their batsmen has broken Yuvraj Singh's record of the fastest 15 T20, I guess. He made 137 of 50 balls, if I'm not wrong. And he made a 50 of just 9 deliveries. So yes. And that's out. That's good work from Lyle Tesk, and Jamie Dina picks up a wicket. Angelo Samuel losing his bearings there. Just losing his balance, and that was enough for Lyle Tesk. Australia's batting first, 259 for 3 in 36 overs. For all those of you who are following indoor, I'm just giving you an update on outdoor cricket. That's well bowled by Jamie Dina. 2 balls to go in his spell. He's got 2 for -3. Chevon Fonseca says, great fight, boys. Chevon, well, they missed you. And maybe they'll be needing you in their evening session. -9 this pair, 2 overs to go. And it's got to be Matthew Floros and then Rob Fitzgerald to finish things off. As we predicted, Australia are going to win this one by all 4 skins. But no game is a dead rubber today. As I said, except Australia, who are already sitting pretty in the finals, there is something for the other teams as well. And since Sri Lanka have not got a single point from this game, they will be needing to beat Team UAE in the evening session with minimum 3 skins, and then hope that Team UAE development in their game against Australia lose by all 4 skins. So the evening games also will matter as far as the points tables are concerned. Well, the Aussie fans can go to sleep early today. But tomorrow, make sure you've got your alarm ready. 11 p.m. Australian time, 5 p.m. UAE time is the finals of this tri-series. That's a play and a miss from Jalita. Agree with you, Suchira. Overs called, 6 balls to go. Ladies and gentlemen, final 6 balls of this game. Then I'll be seeing you in the evening session for the last round of the league games. It's been a pleasure bringing this to you, and I hope you've enjoyed the coverage. Apologies for the static, but that's something out of our control. And here comes Robbie Fitzgerald to Jalita Pereira. And that's off the leg. Yes, that promises to be a great series, the Junior World Series. Yesterday, those boys and girls, the under 14, 16 and 18, were here supporting the national side. They came to watch a game. And they got to see an exhibition from the Australian side. Young boys and girls with dreams to be playing for Australia. Chance! And a rare throw there away from the stumps from Floros. Oh yes, Kieran Perkins is an exceptional keeper, and he's shown us that in this tournament. Yes, Shiwan is not playing. Maybe he's at work. I think he's at work. That's why he's missing out. Last ball remaining. Fitzy to Angelo Samuels, and it will finish off at -4 for the spare, -12. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great evening. Good night to people in Australia, and good evening to people in South Africa. And we'll be back in the evening session from Insportz Arena. Thank you and goodbye.